Welcome everyone. We are going to begin the fifth chapter of English practice book, that is transitive and intransitive verb. You already are aware of the verb. Verbs are action words. And what is transitive and intransitive verbs? Transitive verbs need an object, and intransitive verb cannot have an object. Now, what do you understand by object? In grammar, object is a noun. Object can be noun, pronoun, or noun phrase that you have just completed. Noun, that is phrases and clauses, noun phrases on which action is performed, on which verb performs an action, or you can say this is the receiver of the action. This is the receiver of the action. Let's try to understand it by doing the worksheets. And before that, let's do one example like transitive verb. As it is said, there is a requirement of object. There is an object in the sentence, where there is no object. Okay, now what do you understand by object? Object which receives the action of the verb. No object and have an object. Suppose I write I like cake. I like cake. The action is on the cake, so it is transitive verb. This is transitive verb, and this is object. And if I write the baby smiled, this is, here in this case, smiled is intransitive verb. You cannot have an object after an intransitive verb. Here there is no object, but here there is the object, right? So let's move to the worksheet so that we have a better understanding. Look at the following picture and write the various action being performed by the different people. One example has been done for you. There are people and they have been named A, B, F, D, E. These are the people who are doing some action. Now let's do it. A is eating popcorn. And what is B doing? B is, B is reading a book. B is reading a book. And C is playing football. D is drinking a drink. Is, suppose we can say, drinking cold drink. E is fishing. F is doing what? Making sand castle. F is making sand castle. CASTLE, castle. Now you notice. What is there? Did you notice that the action denoted by the verbs written by you pass on to their object? Action is being passed on to the object. Like we have written, F is making castle. So castle is object and this is verb. The action eat passes on the object popcorn, like in the first case. Similarly, kicks football or playing football, like, right? So in this case, verb which carry the action of subject. Subject is what? Doer. Just we have done Now that clauses and phrase where you have understanding, you have clear understanding of subject or an object, that is receiver, are called transitive verb. Now worksheet 2. Worksheet 2 has got some more information. It will give an idea of transitive verb. Manav, Nikki and Ruchi went for shopping last Sunday. Manav saw a toy shop. What did he saw? He saw a toy shop. This is object in the market. The shopkeeper had displayed various toys in the racks. Manav liked a small toy car. Now as it been told, you cannot have an object after an intransitive verb. Okay, intransitive verb के बाद object नहीं होगा, लेकिन transitive verb में object होगा. See here, all it is with the object. Toy shop, like displayed various toys on the rack. Manav liked a small toy car. Ruchi bought it for him. He opened the box and examined the car carefully. He put the car in his bag and discarded the box. While returning, what did he discard? He discarded the box. While returning, he drank fruit juice and ate his favorite ice cream. He enjoyed the outing a lot. Now complete the table given below by filling in the subject, the doer, and the object. The object is which the action is done, on which the action is done, who is receiver of the action. Now let's do it in the box. Manav saw toy shop and shopkeeper had displayed many toys. Now Manav liked a toy car. Ruchi bought toy car. He opened, who? Manav. He opened the box. He examined the car. He put the car. Now what is the next? We have to move downwards. Now this is it. He discarded what? He discarded the box. He drank the fruit juice. He ate what? Favorite ice cream. Ate his favorite ice cream. So there in all this part there is an object, and this is verb, and this is noun or pronoun, or there may be noun phrase. Now transitive verb, transitive verbs always answer the question what or whom if the object is living being. Example: saw what? Toy shop. Displayed what? Various toys. What? Drank what? Fruit juice. Eat what? Ice cream. Ate what? Ice cream. Similarly, you go through worksheet 2 and you will have the understanding. If you ask the question, you will get some answer, and these answers are object, and these are what? Transitive verb. Now let's do the worksheet 3. Look at the picture given below and write what these people are doing. Example has been done for you. Now this H is sleeping, this J is laughing, this is swimming, I is jumping. There are different action being done here. Now let's see here. Let's do it. G is dancing, H is sleeping. Now notice here, there isn't any object, no object, absence of object. यहाँ पर object ही नहीं है. Simply यहीं पर sentence खत्म हो गया. He is sleeping. What is sleeping नहीं होगा. whom is sleeping में नहीं होगा. We have to ask the question what is sleeping or whom is sleeping. That is the wrong question. So if there is no object, it is intransitive verb. I is jumping, J is running. Next is K is doing what? K is playing with J. Yeah, K is playing, and L is swimming. Now there isn't any object. So these are what? Intransitive verb. Let's do more. Remember, a verb that denotes an action which does not pass on to any object is called an intransitive verb. Example, the verb is dancing, which is complete action by itself and does not require any object to receive it. Now read the following diary entry. This is the diary entry. Monday, September. You know about diary entry and you have done this. This can be taken as an example of diary entry. I went to Mumbai on a business trip last week. I reached the city by air, stayed in a hotel. I worked in the office for the whole day. In the evening, I walked to the beach and sat there for a while. I returned to my hotel late at night as I slept till 8 in the morning. Now discuss with your friends and find out the similarity between all the highlighted verbs in the above diary entry. Now I sat there for a while. I worked in the office. I returned to my hotel. Now what is the similarity? The similarity is there isn't any object. Like if we ask the question what went, so it won't be the right question to ask. What went? I went? No, it is the wrong question. Whom went? So if we are asking what or whom and we are not getting any answer, it means there is the absence of object. So all these are intransitive. Now intransitive verbs can never answer the question what or whom, right? The various forms of the verb be, is, are, am, was, were, etc. and verbs like seem and appear are neither transitive or intransitive. Mind it. These are neither transitive nor intransitive. They are verbs of incomplete prediction and need complements to complete their sense. She is intelligent. Now intelligent is the complement of the verb is. She is intelligent. Let's have the more understanding about these words. Let's move. Worksheet 5. Given below is an advertisement of a newly launched cream. Read it and write all the transitive verbs in the table given below with their objects. You have to write the objects. Also, while reading, encircle the intransitive verbs. It nourishes presenting world's first Ayurvedic beauty cream, fair cream encircled with natural herbs, enriched with natural herbs. It nourishes your skin. Nourishes means to give nourishment, nutrients to the skin. It nourishes your skin and leaves it supple. Supple means soft, and supple means that is not very stiff, very good look, simple, shiny, soft look, basically soft look. And it reduces minor wrinkles. Wrinkles means jhurriyan. And moisturizes. Moisture means giving moisture that is related to water. It gives moisture to the skin naturally. It prevents darkening of the skin and maintains its natural radiance. Boss are there is too many of qualities are there in the cream. All the ladies are going, all the people are going to buy this because of these qualities. Now its vitamin E works on your skin and removes dead cell to give you a refreshing look. So what are you waiting for? Go to the nearest medical store and buy your tube now. Fair cream is available in packs of 50 gram, 100 grams and 250 gram. First 50 customers will get a discount of 10%. Now action, you have to write down the action, that is transitive verb. Like here, nourishes skin, leaves. Here it is given it stands for skin. Reduces wrinkles. Check the spelling from the text. Wrinkles. Prevents darkening of skin. Object, darkening of skin. There are other words also. Maintains natural radiance. There are more words, so let me erase this. Let me write. Okay. Moisturizes skin. Moisturizes what? Skin. Removes dead cells. Gives refreshing look. Buy tube and get discount. So let's get what? Discount. Buy what? Tube. Go where? Medical store. No. Give what? Refreshing look. Now is there any verb of incomplete prediction? Yes, there is one. What you are waiting for. It is giving incomplete sense. It needs something that needs some completion of the what you are waiting for, like waiting for train, waiting for cream, waiting for what. Now let's move to the next worksheet 6. Read the following advertisement and complete the table given below by filling the transitive verbs and their objects in appropriate columns. Also encircle the intransitive verbs. Now try our new toothpaste Sparkle. This is the new toothpaste and the advertisement is going on. And what does it do for your teeth? It cleans teeth without harming gums. It works non-stop for 24 hours. Works non-stop for 24 hours and fights bad breath. It contains what? Calcium and other essential minerals for better protection. Its regular uses makes what? Teeth stronger. Its strawberry taste fills your mouth with never-ending freshness. Treat your taste bud. Treat what? Taste buds with your favorite chocolate and leave the protection of your teeth to sparkle. Now let's do the subsequent worksheet. Action. Now you have to write it here. The transitive verbs: cleans. Cleans. What? Teeth. Works. Non-stop. Fights. What? Bad breath. Contains. All these are verbs. Contains what? Calcium. Makes. What? Makes teeth strong. Fills. What? Mouth with freshness. Fills mouth with freshness. Treat what? Your taste buds. Treat taste bud. Do you know where the taste bud lies? If you have studied science, it is in the tongue. There are about 10,000 taste buds in our tongue. Leave the protection. Leave what? Protection. So this is worksheet 6. Now let's move to the worksheet 7. Now read the following sentences. The driver stopped the car. The car stopped suddenly. Now see the difference in the two sentences. In the first sentence, the verb stopped has been used transitively. The driver stopped the car. Driver stopped what? The car. Means it has object, so it is transitive. So car received the action. Clear enough? Now, however, the same verb stopped has been used intransitively in the second sentence. In this sentence, here the action stopped does not pass to any object. The car stopped suddenly. There is no object here. After this verb, there is no object. Object has to be noun or pronoun or noun phrase. But here there is no noun, pronoun or noun phrase. Suddenly is what? Adverb. Right? Because it is telling more about verb. How the car stopped. It stopped suddenly. However, okay. So next is most verbs can be used both transitively and intransitively. Now see here. Most verbs can be used both in the both way. If it is followed by object, it is transitive. If there is no object, then it is intransitive. Now let's see the next part. Read the following sentences and write whether the verb has been used transitively or intransitively. Now this one will be how many questions? 6. Okay. He returned to his home. I returned his pen yesterday. Now in these sentences you have to find out whether the sentences are transitive or intransitive. So if the sentence has object, it is transitive, and if it doesn't has an object, it will be intransitive. Like you have to ask the question what or whom. Okay, so he returned to his home. This is intransitive. He returned his pen yesterday. What? Pen. There is the object, so it is transitive. She broke a glass. She broke what? Glass. So this is transitive. The old glass broke into pieces. What? Whom? There is no. This is intransitive because after broke there is no object. He speaks slowly. This is again intransitive. This is intransitive. I always speak the truth. This is transitive. Speak what? Speak truth. The doorbell rang loudly. What rang? Doorbell. So this is transitive. Will you please ring the bell? What ring? Means this is intransitive. If you ask the question what or whom, on that basis you can fill, where you can decide whether it is transitive or intransitive. The door opened. This is intransitive. He opened the door. He opened what? The door. So this is transitive. He left early in the morning. Whom left? So this is intransitive. He left his bag. What he left? His bag. So there is object. So this is transitive. Okay. So you read the question, read this properly and fill it. There are more questions, it seems. Okay. The Titanic sank in the sea. What sank? Titanic sank. This is intransitive. And an engine failure sank the ship. What sank the ship? The engine failure. So this is transitive. The donkey kicked the man. So this is what? Transitive. There is an object. The donkey never kicks. No object is being followed. So this is intransitive. So worksheet 8, you already seen that most verbs can be used both transitively and intransitively. However, there are certain verbs which always need an object and therefore cannot be used intransitively. There are certain verbs which always need an object and therefore cannot be used intransitively. Similarly, some verbs do not need any object and thus cannot be used transitively. In the box given below, some such strictly transitive and intransitive verbs have been mixed up. Sort these verbs out and write them in appropriate column. Now let's do it. These are the words where you have to transitive and intransitive. So transitive verbs are want, buy, give what, buy what, want what, like what. So it all needs object. Build what and cover what, all these require object. Whereas sleep what, sleep whom, no. So these doesn't require object. Die, lie, go, come, these are intransitive verbs. Now worksheet, let's move to the next worksheet. Given below are few words that can be used both transitively and intransitively. Just now we have studied strict transitive and intransitive verbs, that they cannot be used as intransitive or transitive. They are fixed. Whereas there are words which can be used in a both way, transitive and intransitive. Use these in your own sentence in both the ways. Like burn. First sentence I use transitive as I burnt the food. I burnt what? The food. And if I use same burnt as intransitive, I do not have to use the object. So I would write the food got burnt. Like if I say this is transitive and this is intransitive. Like stop. I stopped the car, or I stopped the car. This is object, so this is transitive. Or the car stopped. The car stopped. Rather, we should write here stopped. So car stopped. This is intransitive. You can frame as many sentences as you can by taking the examples of these, like feel. I feel the pain. I feel the pain is transitive, and if I say the pain is felt, so it will be intransitive. Open. Open the door. Please open the door. So what open the door? This becomes transitive. Open the door, transitive. And the door opened, it will be intransitive. Just listen and write down. Now do complete this worksheet, and let's move to the next part. Worksheet 10, object complement. Now in the unit Achievers of My English Reader, Class 7, you read Hilary Bates launched a greeting card business named My Mind's Eyes. My Mind's Eye has earned Hilary an achievement award from the Business and Professional Women Association. A computer program called Equalizer allowed Stephen Hawking to communicate better. Stephen Hawking was a great physicist, a great scientist who was crippled, but had a sharp mind. So he needed computer to communicate. Read the above sentences again and find whether the underlined verbs are transitive or intransitive. If the verbs are transitive, encircle the object. Also what is there? Also find out the words in the above sentences that tell you more about the object. Now words. Now see here. Hilary Bates launched a what? Greeting card. This is object. Business named My Mind's Eye. Now see here. Named My Mind Eyes. My Mind Eyes has earned Hilary an achievement award from the Business and Professional Women Association. Let's do the next part. Words which gives additional information about the object are called object complement. Now she uses her computer to create and package card. This is some additional information when given to the object. It is object complement. Here the word given in bold letters give us more information about the object computer. Just see here. Launched a greeting card that is named My Mind Eyes. Like a computer program called Equalizer allowed Stephen Hawking to communicate better. So now let's move to the worksheet 11. Look at the given pictures and complete the sentence. I saw him standing near the bus stop. Next is I found, what is that? I found a coin on the road. Here the coin is on the road. The jury declared him what? Not guilty. Not guilty means अपराधी नहीं है वो. He painted the house. He painted the house red or blue or green, whatever color you choose. We found the prices quite costly after the discount, or reasonable after the discount. Prices reasonable after the discount. Or what is next? People elected him MLA. Okay, elected him as a MLA, or elected him their MLA. Okay, she gave her book to the man who was sitting on the bench. Who was past tense, so we have to use past tense. Who was sitting in the garden, or sitting on the bench, sitting in the garden. Full stop. The principal made her the made her the head girl of the school. Or exercise had made him fit and fine. Of course, fit, fine and strong. We saw a lady where? Railway station. See a lady sitting at the railway station. Now all the words you have filled in the blanks provide additional information about the object and are therefore object complement. All these words is telling more about the object, so it is object complements. Now do it yourself. Read the following sentences and write T for transitive verb and I for intransitive. Underline the object wherever the verb is intransitive. Now you have to do two things. You have to underline the object, and if there is object, it has to be what? It has to be transitive. An accident broke Kevin Sundar's back. This is object, so it is transitive. However, through courage and faith, he climbed to unprecedented heights. Through courage and faith, he climbed. This is verb and there is no object, so it is intransitive. He inspired others with his courage. So here it is object and it is transitive. And this is what? Complement. This is object complement. He also founded Wheelchair Success Fund. So founded, this is verb and this is object, so this is transitive. His organization provides scholarships to disabled people. Provides, this is verb and this is object, and this is complementing, this is object complement, and so this is transitive. He has also written a book. Now written, this is object and this is verb and this is object, a book, so this is transitive. This is object, this is verb, so this is transitive. Beethoven has composed some of the world's most melodious tune. Now see the object, find out. This is verb and this is object, long object. So this is transitive. This is object complements, giving more information, additional information about the object. Milton disability could not stop him, could not stop. This is verb and could not stop him from writing his famous writing. Okay, writing is verb and what? Famous epic. So this is transitive. Einstein could not speak till the age of 3. Speak. And this is, and after this is intransitive. There is no object in here. He found it difficult to express himself. Found. This is verb and this is object. So this is transitive. Edison invented electric circuit. Simply, this is verb and this is object. Simple transitive. However, he could not read till he was 11. This is intransitive. And that's all. Okay, bye bye. Stay safe. Thank you.